Hello, hello. Happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're ready for some fun. When you pop on, say hello, please, so I know you're there. Let's see if I get a notification on my iPad. Anyone want to guess if it's actually going to work or not? Come on. I saw the notification pop up on my phone. Let's see. There we go. All right, what's wrong with this? Well, it's being funky. Hi, Pat. How are you today? Welcome, welcome. It's weird. Look at the way, oh, there it is. Oops, let me turn it down. Okay. We'll see how long that stays. Hi, Sharon. How are you? Okay. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. Now, before we get started, I wanted to show you two things from last week. This is the red, white, and green, the flat ornament that I said I wasn't sure I liked. Hi, Tracy. How are you? How's your daughter? Hi, Tammy. This is the one, the red and green one. I washed it off. I didn't like it. But look how this blue one came out. Good, Pat. Happy to hear it. This is just amazing. And I still haven't decided if I should just seal it with a flat or seal it with a gloss. Oh, I am so sorry. Did you get a lot of damage? You personally? I've just been praying for those in North Carolina and Tennessee. It just breaks my heart to see that. But I wanted to show you this. I don't mean to change the topic. It's just so sad. My husband and I were just talking about it. But it turned out amazing. I was so pleased with this one. And this one I'm going to do in the same colors. Not tonight, but I'm going to do them in the same colors so I have a pair. I had a very hard time figuring out what to marble tonight. Moving. Oh, prayers for her. Oh, that must be so hard. But I did want to also show you, this is a painting my daughter did when she was here. So I'm just learning how to seal these so they don't have epoxy on them. I know how to do it with epoxy, but I'm trying to learn how to do it without. And then this is one I did. And see that gloss on there? This one has silver metallic in it. Ashley's had gold in it, but look at this. So I am having an absolute blast with this acrylic pouring. Oh, so many awful things. Just so many awful things. Just breaks my heart. Hi, Diana. How are you today? I hope everyone, that isn't impacted by this storm had a good weekend. I know a lot of us over the weekend were thinking about those of you who were impacted. It's just I can't even imagine. I literally cannot imagine. Good for you, Tammy. Thank you. Oh, I'm good. I survived Monday at work, and now I get to play with paint, so that's always a good thing. So, okay. Let me, oh, that's great, Tracy. Thank you. Thank you, Diana. Let me turn you down. Yesterday, I was varnishing those paintings, and I had on a sweatshirt, and I always pull it up like this. And I pulled it up, and it would not stay. I was getting so frustrated. Just one of those that the ribbing is just, I guess it's just really loose. And I pulled it clear up above my elbow, and it wouldn't stay. I was so frustrated. So let me turn you down, and we will get started. If I can find the knob. Whew, just about dropped you. We have the bandana tank tonight. I think my tank, after all these years, has sprung a tiny little leak. I was just noticing that there's right up here on this corner over there, there's some water running up, dribbling out, or moisture out onto the table. So I'll have to look at it afterwards. Okay, so as you may or may not know, my youngest daughter is a student at Washington State University, and I need two things we're doing tonight, and I custom mixed this color. I actually had my sweatshirt on, and I was stirring and mixing the paint colors and holding it up, and I think I got it pretty darn close. Their colors are crimson and gray, but it's a deep crimson, and it has a lot of purple in it, so hopefully we'll see how this does. So let's get started. We're going to do a piece for a headband first. Let's see. I want to start, I believe, with the crimson because you know what? Hold on. Did I remember to bring something to open the tip of that since it's brand new? I don't think I have a nail over here. Let me look. I know I have a pin. Let's see if this will work. Darn it, I was sitting at work today and I thought, oh, I need to remember I have two colors I need to open the tips. Did I remember once I got home? No, I was all focused on eating dinner. Okay, let's see if we can get this to go through. Okay, it's a teeny, 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 tiny hole, so let's see how we drip. It worked. Yahoo! And I don't want this to be pink. I want it to be crimson. I used a crimson or a red, I forget what the name of the red is, dark, and then I added some purple to it, and just a couple drops of black. So we will see, once I put the other colors in, if it pushes that back together and makes some, makes it look the correct color. Ugh. Hate this gray. I almost mixed a fresh gray. Well, and this is why I wear my painting sweatshirt. I just shook gray all over my shirt, and it's closed, but it's still shaking right out there. All right, now let's put some white in. I might even add a little bit of black. Okay. Why does nothing want to work tonight? Excuse me. Okay, so I'm gonna comb this. This is gonna be for my headband, so I may be able to get the earrings out of the same thing. We shall see. So the color looks pretty good. And I so want to add some more crimson on top of that, but I know what's going to happen if I do. Alrighty, let me grab the comb. If you ask, no, I still have not made my new tools. Oh my gosh. That is fun. I laugh because I bought an actual crimson color and it does not look anything like the crimson. And you know, I have t-shirts and sweatshirts and hats, and I was trying to compare what I made to all of those things, and it looked darn close. So I'm anxious to see how it's going to print. All right, let me put this over here. We have, my husband's been still painting the house from a couple years ago when we started, before I broke my leg. I've got the huge ladder right over here. And as you know, I wouldn't be done yet without doing some swirls in here. Need a fresh paper towel. Okay. I love it, love it, love it. So this is going to be, they're pretty narrow. Alright, I'm anxious to see how that's going to come out. It looks pretty pink from this side. Let's see, get the bucket over here. So I figured this one will be kind of just a narrow one that I could wear and still have my bangs out and stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, I'm putting it in there, and let me pick a spot for these earrings. I should have done those first. Drying my hands. Now, I haven't done any of these. They actually kind of annoy me because I wish they were like just a little bit smaller. Let's see. There's one. And there's the other. And I'm okay that they're not identical. So let's put them over here and let them drain. I like to kind of lean them on their side if I can get it to do it. And that one doesn't want to. That one will. No, it won't. So let me get one of my floral frogs and I'll lean them on that. Ouch. These things are pokey. And if I don't like the way it looks, once it is dry, I can just wash those off. Let me get a bag for this. Oh heck, I don't need a bag. I have my drying rack right in here, so let's see. Let's see here. I forgot to sprinkle my own video. Come on. There we go. The earrings are acrylic. Oh no. Oh no, Tracy. Oh. Hi, View Pop. Oh, thankfully you are safe. Okay, got caught up on the comments here. All right, I forgot to even get it going here. So I guess I'll pull this off now. I think maybe I'll do one more. This is an acrylic bookmark. So let's see what we can do right here. Oh, there you are. Now you're back. I see it's going in and out. Okay, we'll see how those do. You know, this is a red, and red is funky. So let me get this out of here. And you know, these get really stiff as they're drying. So what I generally do is after they're dry, I heat set this, and then I will get it wet and pop it in the dryer. That way they're nice and soft when I go to sew them. I can't wait to see that with my sweatshirt. I don't dare wear my sweatshirt while I'm marbling. Okay. My hands dried, move the rinse bucket over. Now let's pick this up. Oh, I am so happy Monday's over. So I am just, I tell you, running out of ideas of what you might want to see me marble. I feel like I have just done everything a million times. And I'd hate for you to get bored with what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see if I get into one Christmas show. And if I do, I will definitely want to marble some ornaments. And I need more hats. Because we're going to do this show, if I get in, without a tank there. It'll just be product only. Because it's outside in December in Idaho. That gets a little chilly. And I keep reminding myself that every other artist that's there does not bring all their supplies and let somebody make things, even though I love that part of it. see how we're doing here. Oh, our high was 71 today. It was in the 80s yesterday, but today it's only 71. And I can't believe how early it gets dark. Oh, it's Monday, Tammy. It's Monday. Mondays are always so hard. I had such a good weekend just creating. Did I get as much done as I wanted to? Of course not. But I had a good time learning. I hung my painting in. I made it for my bathroom. I hung it. Oh, I didn't need to tear those. I hung it in the bathroom, which is what the colors were made for. And I'm so happy. I forget it's in there. We've lived in this house nearly 10 years. And I have very few things on the wall. And I don't even have, I have my daughter's photos up on the mantle, but I have big ones of their senior pictures that are still not hung. Sad, bad mama. But, so I did hang something in the bathroom. Every time I walk in there, you know, it's like unusual for me to have something up there, and I'm like, oh, I did that. And it's so fun. If you ever have the opportunity to give it a try, try it. Bubbles. Don't like bubbles. Okay, so crimson and gray is out of the way. Now what color should we use? I have a few more headbands to do. I have a big sheet of paper. I can do a whole sheet in this tank. So I have that to do. I don't have to cut it. And I have a couple bookmarks and then kind of a fun piece. Okay, let's see what we have over here. Any color suggestions? The last craft show was so slow. Oh my gosh. We're only there, well, we get there at 6:30 to get set up, but the show is open from 9 to 2. 2 o'clock could not, almost made booth fee. Almost, not quite. So let's do this one. Let's do this one. This one. I have this one. Oh, where's my blue? And then our team lost on Friday night. It was just heartbreaking. I mean, on Saturday night. It was bad, so bad, I just ended up going to bed. But we played, it was important to win because we were playing Boise State, which is, you know, an in-state rivalry. And now Boise State is moving to our conference and yada yada. And, oh, our boys just didn't do well. So that was heartbreaking. Okay. I had everything shaken. I should have plenty of bubbles in it all. So that wasn't fun. I just, like I said, I ended up going to bed. Couldn't handle it. And we lost by a lot. God. There we go. I had a big piece of dry paint that was getting ready to fall off that bottle, and I didn't want it to fall in the tank. You know, there's just not enough hours in a day on a weekend, and we had to go out and do some shopping, so that took up part of Saturday. And then I didn't feel well last Wednesday I came home early. I had a cold, and I stayed home Thursday. I slept in, and then I didn't do much. I was pretty much a slug. And so this weekend I felt fine, and I was ready to do everything. I wanted to get my quilt top put together and then get it laid out and layered so I can quilt it. But I needed the big tables, and with the ladder in here and the 2 tables I had out for varnishing those paintings, I couldn't really do it. So I did finish a blinged tumbler. It turned out so pretty. I started it one way and kind of changed my mind halfway through, and it actually looks pretty cool. Look at that. It's so cool. Can you see when these little dots roll off? I love it when it does that. Okay, let's use a little bit of this color. Now let's use a little bit of, oh, you know what I forgot? If I was going to use this, I needed to do it right away. This is not an ideal bottle for this. I need to get another drop right here. All right. A friend of mine had surgery on Friday, and I've been texting her every day to check on her, and all day today I thought, text Nancy, text Nancy. Did I ever remember to text Nancy? No. Only when I couldn't. And we have some bubbles. Dare I put more red in there? I guess I can put some more red and then do a little bit more of the darker teal. I feel like I need to put some yellow in here. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of yellow. Got a bubble. Got a bubble over here. I need to trim my fingernails. The paint gets under them and it's really hard to get it out. What do you think? Oh, thank you, Tammy. Okay, let's see. Let's add a little bit more of the darker teal. Isn't it just so funny how these are all the same brand, and look how different they drop. I guess the part of the problem is that bottle that I have the red in. It's not the correct bottle. I need to order some more bottles. I need to order some more hats. I want to order a hat press. I have so many things. I wish I would make some good money one of these days. Okay, so I want to definitely comb this, and you'll see why in a minute. I think the more interest there is in this one, the better. What I'm not liking is the way the white is behaving. I know it's because the white is old. I need to order some new, but every time I go to order, it's so expensive. And I'm just like, well, maybe I'll just make do with what I have. And then I don't order. It's not nearly like it used to be. I guess what is, right? Can you see how fractured add an interesting dimension? Where did I put my, oh, here it is. I haven't done this design in a while. Just cleaning off this. I'm trying to dry. These are wooden skewers on this, so I don't like to let them just sit wet. I try to always dry it off somewhat. You know, I love being out here in the garage, except it's going to be really cold soon. And it was really, really hot, but I don't have to worry about getting anything on the floor. I didn't in my room either. I still have everything scattered out in the hallway. I need to get a dresser and some storage in that room. So I pulled it all out so I could do that. And then I just haven't looked at all. I kind of really messed this up. I really don't like it at all. So off it comes. That white, everything just seemed to get way too, the lines got way too fine, way too fast. And my iPad is frozen, so I don't know if there's comments. I don't know if I can see it. Okay, we are good. No, I did not use it. I did not like the way it looked, so I took it off the surface. We will start again. I may not use that white, maybe very sparingly. Let's start again. We'll start with red. Don't pour the paint, but that's about all I'm doing here. I did see some sink right over in that corner, and I have all kinds of bubbles. I really need to transfer that. I just put it in that bottle for storage purposes. I didn't actually intend to use it out of there. But here we are. All right, so now let's do the dark teal. And then the light teal. Where's my blue? Oh, that was the blue. Now let's do the dark teal. Oh, and you know, that's right. I always keep, when I'm standing here working, I have all these ideas for next week. And then by the time I get everything put away and off to work and all the other ideas that I have, then I don't remember again until I'm standing at the tank yet again. Okay, now the light teal. Now we'll try just a few drops, very few of the white, because I just was not happy with that. Well, I'm going to try it clear here in the corner. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm glad somebody does. I am so easily distracted. So I'm going to just comb this straight back and then I'll put the swirls in it, because I don't want to run the risk of messing it up again. And maybe I'll just do this and swirl through it. Can't even see what it looks like on the screen. See, now the red's breaking up, but let's see how this works. So what I have here is I took a piece of glass out of an 8x10 frame, prepped it, and now I'm going to marble it. And oh yeah, my daughter's been home. She was down here in July. She was down here in July. We did that then. They have to sit for a while to make sure they're completely dry, and so I didn't want to do it too soon. But I'm going to marble this. Ah, look at that. Hesitation lines. It will get washed off. Look at the hesitation lines. When I went quicker, it marbled well, but over here I was trying not to go too fast, and it is kind of chunking off a little bit. So we'll try this again next week, and I'm going to use my different paints. I'm just putting it in the bucket and just wiping it off. We'll try the other paints because they don't seem to be breaking up like this does. So I'm just going to leave that sit in there. Well, dang it. I think I will add Now, I'm going to take this out. I didn't like the way that marbled. All right. Oh, let's see. I need to determine, oh, of course. Let's just go ahead and take this part out. So tonight is not a good night for that brand. One thing I like about acrylic pouring is I can mix all the brands up and they behave just fine. And sometimes they give you extra fun things. Not in marbling, at least not in my experience with marbling. I don't know what the secret is to that, but I've never been able to use multiple brands at the same time. And now a lot of this red is under the surface. I didn't prep it, well, I guess I could do it anyway. I guess I could. Oh, I didn't bring my tools out. We're not going to do a butterfly tonight. I need to continue to practice. After I can master my butterfly, then I want to do a rose. But my butterflies still look pretty silly. All right. We will put those paints away. What colors do I want to use? It is very hard to work with. It either wants to be pink or... That's why I was so proud of the way that burgundy or the crimson that I made came out. Once they're dry, I'll show you how they look against the sweatshirt. Any number of those sweatshirts that I have. Let's do some fun fluorescence. That sounds like a good job or a good time to me. Yellow and orange. We're going to use them all today, including the pink. I'm going to shake these real quick. All right, here we go. This is back to my Better brand. Or what I consider the Better brand. Now I know marblers that use that other brand that I was just using, and they love it. And maybe theirs is a lot more fresh than mine. Oops. So I just knocked everything over. Better move all these over there. Okay. So let's put down the yellow since. Hi Jill, how are you? Welcome, welcome. As you know, that's not my favorite color. It does have a very green tint to it though. And we'll do some orange. And then some green. I'm doing well. Now that I'm off work and doing what I love. Okay, now my favorite. We have all the fluorescents today. Let's see. Do we need anything? As I'm dancing, trying to figure out my colors. I think, let's do a little bit more pink. I think a little bit more pink is always the answer. All right, I will freestyle this one. I don't want to, but I will. My pink doesn't look very vibrant in the tank. I'm hoping it is much more so when I print it. See, this paint is just behaving so much better than that other was. Okay, ooh, it looks pretty on the paper towel. Let's do this other bookmark here and see how this turns out. There you go. Oh, darn it. I hesitated again. I might get away with it, but I got most orange and yellow. A little, well, that's the blue you see, that's the little tabby that I hold on to. We'll see. I might wash that one off too. I'm not batting 1,000 tonight. I'm batting marginal. Let me get another floral frog. I have to have something just so I can lean these up against so the excess paint can drain off instead of collecting on the piece. Okay, guess I should pull this out now. I drug up a little bit of the red from the bottom, but that pink looks so soft. Yeah, it's sunk right away. And just as I thought, that red washed right off when I rinsed it. I think it was just from the very bottom of the tank. See if I can get it. All this wet fabric, it all wants to stick together. These two pieces could not be more different. Let me dry my hands off and we'll put down some newsprint. So I have 2 more pieces. I have that big sheet of paper. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What do I want to do with that sheet of paper? Yeah, I didn't bring my tools out, so I'm not going to go in and get it. So we'll practice butterflies next week. Did I tell you that I recently met a vendor. I was out scouting a new show. Actually, it's one I participated in before, but I don't think they like me using hands-on art, which is weird because it's sponsored by the Art Museum. And so I've only gotten in once. And at that show, I came across, I love to try to do bookbinding. I've done some that are okay. They're not terrific, but they're okay. And she had beautiful journals that she had bound. And I was looking at them, trying to see if she had any marbled paper, because they kind of go hand in hand. And she had a couple of them that had marbled paper. But she goes, I was telling her, I said, well, I'm a watermarbling artist, and I'd love to learn bookbinding. She goes, I'm a bookbinding artist, and I'd love to learn watermarbling. I'm trying to use my words, and it's not working. And I was laughing, and she was just going out of town, so she said when she gets back, she wants to, hopefully meet up, and then we can kind of trade skills, and I'm so looking forward to it. So what color? I need color help, guys. Should I just do blue? If I told you that story already, I'm sorry. Yes, there is so many things, Tammy, that impact the behavior. Let's use, I'm thinking I want to do blue. Where is the blue that I want? Where is the blue that I want? Right here is one, and I have to pierce this top. Here's my white. I think what I'm going to do, I'll use this blue first. Whoops, that's not a paper towel. Oh, that's so pretty. Now let's do a little bit of white. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Know what colors I need. I have yellow, and usually when I try to do fall colors, it comes out looking very 70s, and I don't know that that's that popular. And we are going to comb this baby just because I think it's fun. I might be able to get 2 out of this one. And if I do 2, I'll do all 3 pieces that I have left out of here, instead of making a whole big tank for a tiny little piece. This paint is just holding together so much better than that other did. Okay, there we go. Grab the tool. I try to have a variety. I try to have something in all price points and, you know, something for everyone. I don't know, you know, should I just start doing hats? Just have a hat booth? I don't know. It's so fun to do so many different things. It's one of the reasons I love this form of art is because it is so versatile. I don't have to just do hats. Although I love doing hats. Oh, I don't know if I posted my newest one. It's so cool. I was working on one and I kept going, oh, I don't know about this. My husband goes, well, why don't you just, you know, just put the state on there all by itself without a circle behind it. Because I tried to bring some of the marbled fabric from the bill up to the top so well. And I have another idea to try. I can't wait to try it. Nobody knows what bar brick is, but I have some that's marbled and ready to work on hats. Oh, heaven help me. It's a Monday. I've had word trouble all day. And what I do, we have to be so precise with our language, and I'm just like, I don't know, I could use this word, that word, this word, I don't know what word you use. And I usually just underline it and I write in the margin on the draft, this, or that. And it's just like, oh my goodness. All right, we're gonna do all three pieces in here. 1, 2, and a finger. That one turned out well. Oh my goodness. And the other side is just going to be plain, you know, with the silver glitter. And then this side will be blue. Let me see what you said there. I missed it. I have blue all over my hands. Yeah, exactly. That's my thought too. Oh, I'm sinking. My things are sinking again. And there's the blue one. I guess if I got it in screen, you might be able to see it better. Let me get this one rinsed and hung up, and then I'll come fish the other one out. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have done one in pinks. And I should have done 2 in pink. One for a toddler and one for an infant. And they could have matching, sisters could have matching headbands. Didn't think of it. How did I not think of pink? I don't know. Oh my gosh, that one is so dang pretty, that blue bookmark. Usually, you know, I use the needle nose pliers and I dunk them so that they are marbled on both sides. But I think I'm going to like it just marbled on one side. All right. Let me get this cleared off and then I will take you down here to show you what we've got going on. Dang, well, I won't be marbling the paper today. You can't marble it when it's wet, and I just dribbled on it. Gosh darn it. I was afraid of that when I put it there. And then I got so caught up in what I was doing, I forgot. Typical me. These are the same blues that I used on the ornament. Okay, I'll do it one more time, and then it really won't matter because it's just going back in the bottle, and it'll all just blend together. All right, dry my hands, and I'm going to pull you down out of the stand. Hopefully I will not dump you into the water. Oh, and I was going to mention, my cell phone case is holding up very well. I worried about, you know, it has the magnetic thing on the back, and I was worried about where that thing, you know, attaches and detaches, but it seems to be holding up beautifully. Okay, hold on, here we go. Hi! Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Okay, let me bring you over here. Let me turn around. Okay, so there is that blue, the last bookmark. Yes, it will be a headband. I have to sew them. And this is that fluorescent one. Now, I usually spray the other side white so the colors are more vibrant. Right now, it still has the protective covering on the back. And then here are my crimson and gray. This will get washed. I don't like the way that behaved. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Turn them right side up. They're dry already, practically. Let me carefully turn the light. I don't want to dump my iPad on the ground. They're there's a little bit of running on them. I don't know. I'll look at them once they're completely dry. I really like these little squiggles right here on this one. But this is my favorite. Oh, you know what I should do? I should get a mold for the earrings and do them in glitter and epoxy and then marble. Whoo, brilliant. Okay, we're over here back in the dark corner. There's the my headband. There's a fluorescent one. The pink is popping just a little bit. They always darken as they dry. There's the first blue one and the second one. Thank you, Tammy. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jill. Oh, now I have to go in and shop for a silicone mold for earrings. Okay, guys, let me turn you back around. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I truly do appreciate it. I hope you had fun. And if you can think of something unique that I can marble, let me know. I'm always open to trying new things. And as I say every week, if you see someone without a smile, give them one of yours. It doesn't cost you anything, and it might just make their day. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you next Monday. I love you all. Stay safe. Pray for those in Tennessee and North Carolina. Bye-bye.